Okay, Algebra 1, we're going to solve a few inequalities and then we're going to graph them. We're going to start with this example, 3 plus x is greater than 7. Now, we're going to solve this simply by, here's the process we're going to do. First we're going to find the boundary of the inequality. You know how you graph an inequality, there's a boundary and then the solutions are either on everything larger or smaller than that boundary number. Well, the way to find the boundary is just by suppose treat the inequality as an equation. So we're going to look at this as 3 plus x equals 7. This is an equality, but this equation will find the boundary. Of course, the number that you have to add to 3 to get 7 is 4. So that tells us that 4 is the boundary. Now, I'm going to go ahead and down here, and I always like to have 0 as a reference. Now, I'm going to determine whether, and also we know that since this original inequality is just a strictly greater than, we know that 4 will not be a solution. 3 plus 4 equals 7, and 7 is not greater than itself. So we know that there will be an open circle, an open dot. There's no dot above 4 because 4 is not a solution. We've got to figure out whether the solutions are the numbers that are less than 4 or the numbers that are greater than 4. Well, let's try numbers on both sides. 3. 3 plus 3. How does that compare to 7? Is it greater? I'm going to write this out here. 3 plus that's a greater than, and that's an ugly 7. And then let's try another. Okay. And I know ahead of time that 3 is 3 plus 3. That gives us 6. 6 is greater than 7. That is not true. How about 3 plus 5? 3 plus 5 gives us 8 is greater than 7, which is true. So 3 is not a solution and 5 is, which tells us that 5 is a solution. That's that way from 4. 3 is not a solution. So the solutions to this inequality are all the numbers that are greater than 4. And there's the graph. Let's try this one. We'll find the boundary by pretending it's an equation. And what number do you have to take away from 5 to get negative 2? You have to take away 7. 5 minus 7 is negative 2. So x equals 7. There's 0, there's 7. And this time it's an or equal to, so we know that 7 will be a solution. 5 minus 7 is negative 2. Negative 2 is less than or equal to negative 2. Now let's check 6 and 8. Negative 2 less than or equal to, got that. Negative 2 is less than or equal to 5 minus, and we're going to try 6. And then we're going to try negative 2 less than or equal to 5 minus, and we're going to try 8. Okay. Negative 2, 5 minus 6. 5 minus 6 is negative 1, which is 5 minus 6 is negative 1. Is negative 2 less than or equal to negative 1? Yes. So 6 is a solution. There's 6. He is a solution. which tells us that the graph's going to go to the left. And just to confirm, 8 should not be a solution. 5 minus 8, that gives us -3. And -2 is not less than or equal to -3. So 8 is not a solution. Not a solution. So this is the graph. It's including 7. I don't know why I made that red. 7 and back. And so the inequality then would be x is less than or equal to 7. X is less than or equal to 7. And here's the graph.